Welcome back to Go Well with Sharon, guys. And I have Ina with me today, who cycled 9 days, miles for smiles, to Cape Town and then cycled the Argus cycling tour. Ina, welcome back to Go Well with Sharon. Let's cheers on that, girl. What a phenomenal achievement. Now, tell me, how was this? How did you find it? What happened?
It was really amazing. We live in such a beautiful country. I mean, South Africa is really beautiful, and especially from a bicycle seat, the view is totally different than from the car. I mean, life's such a rush. You go from one point to the next, but you can only go that fast on a bicycle.
True story, hey? So obviously you guys overnighted at different places. You didn't just go straight to Cape Town.
Yes, no. Our first stop was Human Store,
Okay.
and then we went through to Hubertina and Uniondale. But all the places, all the stops that we made, we stopped little. Oderbosch was one of the restaurants we stopped at that sponsored our lunch for the day. Everybody was so receiving and gave us a warm welcome, and they wanted to know what was this tour all about. They made cash donations as well, which we paid into the fund. It's amazing. And we were 12 cyclists, and up until date, we've raised enough funds for 12 to pay for 12 smiles. So it's one
fantastic.
smile per cyclist.
Oh, that
And we
is
still have a
fantastic.
couple of days to go. So
Awesome,
it's really
awesome.
amazing.
Now, would you just like to refresh our audience's memory what Miles for Smiles is all about?
Miles for Smiles is a charity run by Shannon Smith, and we are raising funds to pay for children with cleft lip and cleft palate tooth so they can have surgery. Because children with cleft lip and cleft palate have problems with feeding, so they can't latch onto the mother properly because the lip is obviously it's a split lip, or
Yes.
the palate is very high up, so they can't latch properly with breastfeeding.
Yes.
So what the doctors do, they do surgery to close up this little lip and to change any facial deformities.
Okay.
So then they can have
Fantastic.
a healthy life.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, Ina, we congratulate you. Well done. I mean, it's such a noble thing to, while you battling your own illness, to actually be raising funds for such a worthy cause. So well done on that. We love what you're doing, and don't stop doing it.
Thank you very much.
Well, there you go, guys. Please sign up for next year. If you can pedal a bike, you can do this. If this wonderful lady can do it, so can you. Right, so we are still at Bocadillos, guys, and I'm chatting to Shannon, who is the National Ambassador for Miles for Smiles. Shannon, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Oh, I'm fabulous, thank you. Now listen, you guys have just completed a 9-day cycle, right?
That's it. We did 1,090 kilometers.
Wow, that's a lot. Now, tell me a little bit more about this. Obviously, your cause that you're doing this for, or did this for, was Miles for Smiles. How did it go? What was the highlights? What was the lowlights? What all transpired during these 9 days on the road?
Oh, wow. I think we'll need longer than just 10 minutes to talk about everything that happened. So our cause was for Operation Smile. They are a company that sort of works at looking after children who have cleft lip and cleft palate conditions. So our objective was to raise funds towards that cause. And last year we raised funds for about 17 smiles, and currently we're on an amount of 14 smiles. So that's about 75,000 Rand. So there were lots of highs. We had so much fun. We got to know different people. We really bonded with each other, and it's a very camaraderie-based journey that you go on. And we all got fitter by the day, and we climbed and we climbed, and we just pedaled our little hearts out, and we had fun doing it. We were smiling all the time. And obviously you do have some difficult days where you maybe get a bit fatigued, and some days others are stronger than you, and the whole story just works in such a way that when you're having a bad day, there's someone else that picks you up and helps you through the day. So that sort of supportive relationships, it's what makes it so special, and so just a really wonderful experience to go through.
That sounds absolutely amazing. Now tell me, in terms of your route, was it pre-planned? Did you have sponsors on board? How did the logistics work?
It was quite a long planning term for us. We spent quite a lot of time working on accommodation specifically, as that is something that we wanted to improve on specifically from last year. So I had a dedicated individual, Ali, who sort of phoned around and tried to negotiate with a lot of the accommodations en route to try and get us good deals and sort of explain to them what we're doing. And we'd rather have money go towards the organization and that sort of thing. So we did a lot of planning in terms of that, and it was probably about 3 or 4 months of planning that went into it. So we were very blessed to have a lot of sponsorship this year. So in actual fact, we've really gone over and above our amount from last year, because we had about 60,000 Rand worth of sponsorships. So we had Sovereign Food as Super Value Foods, who sponsored us some kit and some cash for on the road if something should happen, and to assist with some snacks and things at different restaurants. We had Just Milk that gave us some kits and really helped push all of our donations. We had Spa Eastern Cape that gave us vouchers, so we were able to buy supplies up front, some water, some Powerades, some energy bars, which really went a long way. Oh, there's so many. It really was we had a couple of anonymous sponsors who didn't want to be mentioned. Wayne Pfeiffer was really great to us. They sorted out our bikes. They helped us with donations at their stall at the Herald when we started. And we managed to sell so many of our buffs, which was part of our funding campaign. And it went so well. We sold all of our buffs, and we managed to raise a lot of money through doing that. That went towards the logistics of the tour, including fuel and that sort of thing.
Now that is obviously quite a mission to organize, because I mean it's not a small feat. It's amazing what you guys have done. Now I'm curious to know, is there going to be another one?
Absolutely. I can't believe that we're at this point where we're thinking about doing a third one. It really has just been so phenomenal how this is just sort of set off, and we've got so much interest from people wanting to do it, and I really hope that next year we can get a larger group. We'll have to look at safety then again, which is something that we're quite passionate about. We like to keep cycling safe and everybody sound, so we're looking forward to planning next year. And you learn something new every year, and so hopefully there'll be even more improvements next year, and it'll go, if possible, even better next year. This year really was fantastic. It was really, really a special trip that we had done.
So how can the public get involved?
We have if you follow us on Facebook, we're Miles for Smiles PE to Cape Town. You will find our donation link on there. It's on the Give and Gain platform, linked directly to Operation Smile. So for every 50 Rand, you get a raffle into a lucky draw for winning 2 nights away at Tunzi Bush Lodge, which is close to town here. They were so kind as to give us a donation or a sponsorship of a weekend away to raffle off towards the cause. So you might be lucky and win a lovely weekend away for 2, and the funds go to something amazing. We all smile at each other, and it's something that we take for granted. There are children that don't have that luxury. We don't even realize what a privilege it is to just be able to smile at someone and just make that connection with someone. So yeah, we about 4 smiles short of what we wanted to do. So please donate. It would mean the world to us. It will mean the world to someone else and help us change lives.
Absolutely, and this is life-changing, and we absolutely love what you guys are doing, so please don't stop, and guys, donate. And Shannon, we hope to catch up with you next year when you do the 3rd Cape Town or PE to Cape Town cycle.
Hopefully you'll be joining us next year. It would be a privilege to have you there. Thank you so much for this opportunity and allowing us to show people what we've done and what we're wanting to do, and to teach people about this cause and about Operation Smile and how we can help.
It's my pleasure, believe me, and well done to you guys.
Thank you so much.
And guys, we are going to cut to a commercial break now, but when we come back, we'll be chatting to the singer-songwriter Amanda Black. So stay tuned.